The one thing that I will say though is, and I might get some sort of backlash for saying this, but the one thing that I will say is using a breakup that actually hurt as clickbait and to lure people in for subscribers and views. I will never understand that.
Hey guys, it's your girl Brandy, aka Brandy4. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have another Love Island gossip video. Let me just get right into the drama. So pretty much, Johnny and Cely, they both speak out in regards to their relationship and their breakup. So last week you saw that Cely, she uploaded a spilling the wine video of her just addressing the breakup. She talked about it for a good like 2 minutes, I believe. She didn't really say much. First of all, she didn't even say his name, and it's funny because we all know his name, but she refused to say his name.
Yeah, I mean, he addressed it in his last video. Yeah, I bought us a trip to Hawaii for Christmas. It didn't work out. I came home early and he stayed. That's yeah. I really don't have any like bad blood. I don't have any hatred in my heart, like at all. I am honestly at a place where I'm good, and I'll get into that because a lot of you guys asked about my mental health, so I'll get into that later. But what I want to tell you guys is the way that I work with breakups my entire life has been when I'm at a point where there's nothing left to fight for in a relationship, I literally box it up, wrap it up, put a bow on it, and throw it away. Like, that's how I've always, honestly, truly, honest to God, that's how I've always been with relationships.
She didn't really throw that much shade. If anything, the only shade she threw was the fact that she paid for their Hawaii trip. And it's funny because it's like, we saw them together in Hawaii for one day, and then we see that she left like the next day, and he was still posting pictures in Hawaii, just chilling, like posting captions like, oh, living my best life, blah, blah, blah. And now we're hearing that she had paid for his flight and that entire trip. Yeah, that's a little embarrassing, but yeah, whatever. And she just also mentioned how using the breakup as clickbait for his videos, for his content that he's posting, is kind of whack. I mean, she didn't say it in those terms, but she was just like, I don't like that. Because literally, I think he posted a video on his YouTube. It was just like, I fought in Hawaii, or me fighting in Hawaii. Something like that. And it's just like, that is clear clickbait, because we all know that y'all broke up in Hawaii, and we only care about you if you're associated with Cely. So it's like, of course that is a 1000% clickbait. I can understand why she was upset or threw that little shade in her video, because it's like, okay, so you're just using our relationship for clickbait right now. That's whack. But yeah, so that happened, and I'm assuming that was a response to Johnny's first live that he had made about Cely, but I didn't even watch that first live because I just did not care. I was on Reddit though. I was on the Love Island USA Reddit, and I saw Johnny's live in response to Cely talking about the situation and wanting to just say, look, like, this is what happened and I just don't want to talk about this anymore. So of course, what does Johnny do? He brings it back up because, you know, Johnny's garbage. But we know that. So basically, Johnny was just like how Cely keeps on shading him, and basically she keeps on bringing up the topic of their relationship, and she's using him as clickbait. And I was just like, whatever. I'm gonna put the live video right here so you take a look.
Island fans, you guys know that Hawaii is where Cely and I ended our relationship, you know? And I had a lot of content from Hawaii, you know, after the relationship ended. I knew that all my Love Island fans wanted to, you know, get a little bit of insight to why we broke up. And with that being said, if you guys watched my YouTube video, you guys can see that once again, I kept it cool, you know, kept it cordial, and I kept it neutral. You know, Cely and I broke up on mutual terms, right? So in my video, I said, you know what, guys? Cely and I got there on a Sunday night. We had an argument. We had a few disagreements. Then the next morning, that led to us having a conversation about our relationship. And in that conversation, we both decided that we'd be better off apart because the public's opinion about our relationship was weighing on us heavily. And it started affecting our happiness, our everyday, day to day, right? What people thought about our relationship. You know, it affected us because people were constantly drilling that, right? And that was a Monday. We had that conversation. And the next day, Cely ended up leaving and going back to Los Angeles. Please go find something negative that I've said about anybody from Love Island. Please find anything negative that I said about Cely and our relationship. I haven't done that. I've been very mature about this whole entire situation. But since January 6th, since I wished her a safe flight home, and since she said, I wish you have a fun trip and a safe rest of your trip, since then, what has happened? Cely's unfollowed me, cool, not a problem. Led to people believing that something more happened. Nothing happened. Nothing more happened. Okay? But since then, there's been multiple YouTube videos released about, you know, Cely and Justine had a Truth or Drink YouTube video. And every single time a question came up about me, there was nothing to be said because, to be honest with you guys, and Cely knows this, I treated Cely with respect throughout the whole relationship. She has nothing negative to say about the way I treated her, which is why she's never said that. But the thing that bothers me is the fact that every time somebody asks a question about our relationship, she alludes to something negative or leaves it up for speculation just for people to make their own interpretation about how I treated her. She's not neutral. She's trying to get people to pick sides, and that's what doesn't sit right with me.
So yeah, you saw what he was saying and you saw that it was just a load of crap. If any of you subscribe to Cely's YouTube, you've seen her videos and you've seen her address the breakup situation. She like never says his name, one, and two, she talks about him for like a minute, if that, like barely for 2 minutes she speaks on the relationship. And she never throws shade. She's literally just like, hi guys, so we've broken up and yeah, just wanted to let you guys know and I'm addressing this so I don't have to address this ever again. That's literally all she said. But for some reason, Johnny is taking that as shade and as an attack towards him. Why? I don't know. He really thinks the world revolves around him, and it just doesn't make sense. Like, Cely's content does not revolve around you. That was the whole point of her video. The whole point of her video was to be like, look, like, this is what's going on in my life, and I don't want to be a part of that situation anymore. That's literally what she was addressing. And then look at you creating more drama for no reason. Like, she was not even throwing dirt on your name, and now you're trying to throw dirt on her name. Like, how does that make you look? Like, he had mentioned the Justine and Cely Truth or Drink video, how she was throwing shade, and I'm just like, what did she say? She was probably like, oh yeah, I can't believe I should have listened to y'all, jokingly saying I should have listened to the fans after the whole like Casa Amor situation happened. Because like, it's true, she should have listened to the fans. That's why y'all not together right now. It all like rooted from that moment. So why are you even bringing that up? Why are you saying that she's shading you? First of all, she has every right to shade you. He went on to say that he was very respectful in the relationship. Are we forgetting the Casa Amor? Like, you disrespected her on national TV, but you're respectful in the relationship. Like, am I missing something here? Yeah, so I don't even know what else to say. It's just ridiculous. I'm just blabbing right now. I don't know what else to say on this topic, but it's just like, Johnny, you're just doing this for clickbait. You're just using your ex-girlfriend for clickbait. She's over it. She's over you. So maybe you should move on as well. Like, don't do that. Like, why are you starting drama? Come on now. That's whack, and you look silly. Like, come on. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow I will come out with another Love Island video on just Love Island news, Love Island UK news, Love Island USA news that I've heard. And yeah, I just want to update you guys on that a little bit. And yay! So thank you guys so much for watching. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe to your girl Brandy 4, because I'm always coming out with Love Island content, pop culture content, travel vlogs, lifestyle, you name it. So please subscribe. Bye!